It's about 10:15 on a beautiful Sunday morning. Look at that. Welcome to the first week of February, Super Bowl Sunday. I will not be watching it because I can't take it. I can't take the lack of the crowds and the energy within the sport itself. Gorgeous out here today. It's about 37 at the moment. Let's go ahead and get in this thing. I know it looks deep. It rained all day yesterday. And I'm not going to be able to tell if the waters are cold. Why is that? And it's well past the knees up in here. I'm holding back a secret. I am. A big secret. Man, should have done this from the very beginning when I first got these things. You guys are sitting there saying, Da Vinci, go ahead and spill it out for us, man. Come on now. What are you talking about? Well, you know, I haven't been out in a month and a half. I have not. Haven't gone out to heaven to look for the good stuff. And I thought today was a great day to do that since it rained all day yesterday, all the way till about 3 o'clock, and things are still dripping as I speak, as we speak out here. Yeah. You know we're going to recover some things today. I am definitely in the mood. But I made a big discovery myself. I totally forgot I had these things that I'm wearing today. I got these things 6 years ago. And the secret is that I've never worn these until today. Should have done this a long time ago. But you know, the ones out here always try to challenge me. They did in the past and told me to go, you know, kind of commando, whatever. Wear next to nothing in the frigid cold waters in the wintertime. To shock a different kind of life within me. So I'll never forget what season it was, where I was, whatever. That gives you that sensation that was built within the senses of your body. And there ain't going to be no telling how cold the waters are now, because I have the thigh highs, the waist highs, the waders on today. I'm getting a late start at that one. 6 years in the making. You better believe the feet are going to be dry today. You better believe they are. And the thighs are too. All the way up to the waist. And the waters are a little bit deeper today. Let's look for the white, the black, the purple, the orange. The beauty of it all. They wash the leaves off the tops up till about 4 feet high. So you know there's going to be some things out here. Even if we don't find them today, we will find them later. Recover them for good. Yeah, what's that thing right there? Piece of white. It's nothing. See, the plants are still dripping. Gorgeous. We are on the uphill when it comes to the seasons. We are. When it comes to springtime just around the corner. And to be honest with you, the buds will be popped. I mean, you know, the buds will be popping with freedom within the light and the heat out here in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Because for some reason, the last 2 weeks of February, they start to come out. Yeah, like the purple and pink ones. The Bradford pear trees, all that kind of stuff. They are getting an early start. Since about the past, I'd say 10 years. Wild. Let's have a wild day today. I might have enough time to cover 2 places, 60 miles apart. Let's hope the waders hold up since it's the first time in 6 years wearing these things. Nothing at all yet. Heck no. Yeah, frigid out here. That's okay though. I'm looking at a bunch of art. I am. And I totally forgot that it even snowed yesterday and last night because it was so frigid. There's a little bit of snow left if you want it. Not enough to make a snowball, but it is February, right? Cool. Yeah, I saw a lot of snow on the side of the roads and stuff like that, on the banks, in the shadows. Still left behind from last night. Had no idea it snowed. Yeah. Cool. All right. Figure out something. I found a little piece, but I'm going to chuck it back. You know, I'm turning a new leaf. The collection is getting nice. It is. So I'm not going to keep all the scraps anymore. There is a piece of something right here. Probably the bottom of one. But we're just going to donate it back. Yeah, that's definitely the bottom of one right there. But it's shattered. Bam. Back it goes. And back in we go. Looks like we might have our first piece of art for today. Add it to the pocket if it's good enough. Well, dang, it's just like I can see the barcode now. It's the bottom of a can. I don't know about that one though. Well, that's too much showing on it. Not enough art. Dang it. Better luck next 27 and a half years, basically. But we're about to put these waders to the test. This place right here is always up to the waist up in here. You talk about freezing the things off. Even in the summertime, it gets kind of challenging up in here. It does, but it is beautiful. Let me go ahead and see how these things do up in here. You know, I do trust them. I do. Ooh, yeah. We hit it right with this one. We're already getting out of the zone. Man, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of myself. I am. But like I said, I should have done this a long freaking time ago. Yeah. Cool little find for the day right here. A bunch of balance of nature. Cool. All right. Hanging on by a thread. But that's not only the balance of nature that I'm seeing right here. Look at that thing right there. Hanging on. That thing could float away at any second now. Let's let them play with that for a while longer. Let's not kick it around. Let's not create more waves. Because, you know, my frequency in the waters of eternity combined with theirs will make it as if I'm trying to, you know, do things for them. Dang, that thing is just like right on the edge. That's cool right there. Reference picture with me in it. Us. Bam. It's almost like you can't get any better than that when it comes to the balance. I know I've recovered nothing at all so far in the past 48 minutes since I pulled up in this place right here. But we're about to enter a very nice gravel bar. Kind of new, I guess. Been here for about 2.5 months, basically. I found 3 things in here before. Nice ones, intact. Yeah, let's see what we're going to get. What a shame, nothing yet, even in the water. Nothing at all stands out. I might have just to go ahead and hurry up and look as quickly as I can if I don't think I'm going to find anything. Look at that thing right there. Let's leave it for them to continue to play with, but I did recover a couple things right in my left hand. I'm not going to keep them though. They're just garbage. Yeah, what the heck is this thing here? It's got a screw or a spring in it. That's weird right there. Some kind of, I don't know, it's made of porcelain. Cool. Little artifact, modern. Imagine. Yeah, let's toss it back. We might find it 7,000 years from now. Great idea. Just like the golf balls. Look at this two-tone one. Never found two-tone before. Wait a minute. Hold on now. Yeah, I know this whole spot right here is filled with golf balls. Like somebody's been hitting them Da Vinci style. No, that's not me. I live 48 miles from here. I'm thinking. I just got finished talking with him out here. I did. Hold on. Let me look at this piece right here. Ah, dang. I wish it was something. But that other place we might make it to today will have many great things. But I'm thinking about something right now. I just got finished just talking to Vinci style. Always trying to come up with the truth. Understand the truth out here. Like, you're looking at shadows. The sun is hiding behind the clouds. And it gets exposed over time with the motions of the clouds. I don't know how to talk about this stuff. I don't. It's something really kind of scary a little bit. At least I have 85% left on the battery. Let's hope while I'm talking they'll give us great history so I don't bore you to tears on this beautiful Sunday. I just got finished asking him about something. I said, can you please overload me with some magnificent history out here as a sign for something that I'm about to talk about? That it's the truth or not. And then the first thing I notice is a two-tone golf ball. This better not be the only thing they have me recover out here, because they know I love the golf balls. I know you fellas out there, ladies and gentlemen, you believers and non-believers, going to say, but Da Vinci, go ahead and start talking. But it's such a difficult subject. It is. It has to do with the yin and yang of it all. The universe, the balance of nature. Like they always make us come across. There's that balance within it. Everywhere you look, there's always that balance of everything. Color, tone, geometry, weight, scale, perspective. There's also the balance of perspective and the balance of time. Everything that they know that I know. What the heck is that thing? Piece of slate from the Garden of Eden? Let me go ahead and think about this while I look around. We have a lot to talk about. It's something I've always had on my mind for all these years. But all this time I've been studying everything and listening to them squabble and talk. And I'm talking about God and the devil. Yeah, there's always that yin and yang out there. Two separate entities that are kind of the same, I guess I can say. What a bummer. I have gone all this way and have recovered not one thing except a two-tone golf ball. Looks like the earth in a different way. You know, like sunshine on one side and night on the other side. Day versus night, yin and yang. I'm hoping that's not all they made me come out and collect, because they know I need to get something off my chest. They know I do. When it comes to thinking about a lot of things, when it comes to the nature of the universe, the balance of the universe. We're the 10,000-year-old artifacts out here. Unfortunately for me, I don't feel like I'm getting any closer to them. I always had that feeling that I'm getting close to it. But I can see from this that the waters have not, disturbed things. They haven't. But it will be at the other spot. I guarantee you that right there. I might just go ahead and leave out of here in the next few minutes if I don't see anything really quickly. Every time I go out on our adventures and record out there, they always have something to say that has to do with the balance of something. But I'll never forget all the times that we go out and I'm always talking and they know what I'm going to say and when I'm going to say it. Like I was out there trying to clean up heaven. Had garbage bags out there and everything. And I was at the old bridge, this old crossing, talking about heaven and hell. And right before I started talking about it, they said, he's going to say it. because they know the truth and they know that I know the truth also. It's heaven and hell at the same time. It is, but you have to find the heaven, but half the time you choose to find the hell. And in many respects, you help create the hell. But also, on the flip side, you help create the heaven. But if only you would learn to help maintain the heaven and not take it out. Because you keep disturbing the balance of nature, the balance of heaven, the balance of the universe. What if they give us nothing except the freaking golf ball? It's rare for me to come out here like this and not find anything up until this point in this ancient masterpiece out here of heaven. I always recover at least 3 in one day out here. Yeah, it's nothing. It's just a piece of quartz. Yep, thought it was like a preform that I probably wouldn't even keep now. Nothing yet. My bad. At least it's a bunch of heaven. That's for dang sure. But it's also something else, and you're looking right at it. I know. Life and death at the same time. We also have to consider the death. Yeah, the destiny of death, that is. That helps things balance in a different way. I told you that before. Without life, there is no death, and without death, there is no life. But something about this death, this balance of the death right here, guided by the hands of the laws of nature right here, within the balance of the universe. You know, just think about it. We're in the universe, we are. All you have to do is just jump 6 inches off the ground and you are in the sky. You are, technically. You are. You're in space the second you jump off the ground. The second you fly through the air, you're actually in space in a different way. You're not on Earth, you're actually in the air. Yeah. But the gravity is there to help you with that balance, of course. Just don't tell that to Michael Jordan and the other ones out there who like to fly. Parallel to the horizon. Heck yeah, balance. But I don't know if I should go ahead and get through it and just zoom through here, since we're not finding anything but a bunch of balance today. Within the light, within the dark. Let me keep on going. I gotta clear my head a little bit before I keep talking. What if the devil is who it is? Because of the balance of the universe. The way the universe is. The balance of it all. What if the devil is what it is because of it? Because of the balance. The yin and yang of it all. The light and dark. Light versus dark. And God, the God, could be part of it. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. But what they talk about out there in heaven and hell at the same time, the life and the death, are like, I don't want to say this, but it's weird. It's like they're brothers, right next to each other, always squabbling, always fighting one another at certain times of the day, and also at certain times of night. But what if the life of it all is God? God is life. The devil is death. God is light. I hear them all the time in my videos. Probably some of the most important answers in the human race out there. And I have a grand collection of them. Talk about an artifact. But they know that I know something. You gotta be kidding me. They know when Da Vinci's talking. Let me go ahead and stuff this in a pocket, this piece of garbage here. You'll find out later. Yeah. You'll find out later. Something I spent doing for about 35 minutes yesterday. You'll see. Talk about a run-through video like crazy. Let's just pray we can add some artifacts in there too. Shall we? But it's something I've been thinking about, for real though. All these times we go out to Amicalola Falls, our adventures and all, and they just butt in. All of them do. And then you got the cherubs doing their thing out in the balance of nature, doing their thing, talking too. Yes, sir? Always talking about praying and stuff like that. Muhammad? All the other ones out there to try to lead you to an answer that you'll never believe. Man, what the heck am I getting myself into out in this heaven and hell at the same time? But in a way, you have deceivers out there, you do. You have the ones who try to help you do good and the ones that try to make you do bad. And to try to maintain the balance in a different way. Just like it is out here. They say something begins with me. I don't know what it is though. But I have an idea. Man, different way like Christmas. Beautiful, but it's not. Green on, something looks like it's dead. Because it is. And they're trying to balance it out by giving that illusion of life. Yeah, trying to create that reality of life within the reality of death. Just like the balance of the moss on the dead tree branches. Yeah. Hope they don't get mad at me for talking like this. They said I was the last angel, whatever the heck that's supposed to mean. Let's hope not. If I was the last angel, we are in a lot of trouble. For real though. The line work of their faces and stuff. The foundation of it all. Makeup's going to be growing back on shortly. Just give it about another 3 weeks. Hope they choose the right colors. But they like the color of that money, I guess. That's why it's green. The chlorophyll. Yeah. Man. But I thank them every single time. And I told you before, I don't hate the devil. I don't hate anything. I don't. And I guess that's why they try not to bother me or something. Because I like that equality of it all. I do. But it's weird. It's like they got mad at me that time when I was at Amicalola Falls. When I told them I was trying to live forever. And they said I was destined for death. And the devil is death. The devil is hate. The devil is darkness. And somebody said life is in the grave. And then someone butt in and said that's a tree, not a grave. I know you haven't seen that video yet. But I need to keep going with it. I do. Because I think there's something that you need to know about all this. And I'm still trying to figure it out for you. I mean, if I sit in a cave, is it only going to be the devil? that's going to be speaking up. But no, that's not going to be the case. It's going to be God out there too, saying that they're dying. And then you're going to have the ones in between, the cherubs, the other ones out there. I'm just going to go ahead and say the other angels. I'm not going to think that I would ever be the last angel. If that was the case, let's hope they're just lying about that. But there's always somebody at the equilibrium point. Some of them, between the light and the dark, to try to combine everything, the Vinci style, to make things equal in a different way. Yeah, let's hope I don't catch a beat down for talking like this. I'm not going to say that it's true. I'm just saying that it's something I've always been thinking about for the past few years, listening to the videos. As there's ones out there that say, I'm dying. Please help me. But it was always at certain times, like right now, the darkness. I wonder if they're going to say bad things in here, but say great things in the light. But when the dark approaches the light, the shadows, then the good starts to panic. There's something about that though. I got to do more experiments out there, more EVP sessions in different locations, but I think it has something to do with the balance of, like I said, the universe, the balance of time, the balance of everything, light, perspective, motion, and everything in between that I always talk about in my videos. There's something about it. Like the golf ball right here. There's something that hates death and hates hate within the dark. But there's something that hates life and hates light within the light and wants it to die. It's almost like they're programmed. Seriously though, it's almost like they're programmed because of the balance of it all. The yin and yang. They are who they are because of the balance of the universe. And they can't help it. So I got to do these EVP sessions at certain times of the day, in certain seasons. Like at Amicaloa Falls, in the first week of October, when the makeup was starting to drop off the trees, the plants, and everything else. And I always talk about that in my videos. And that's probably part of how the Almighty out there, the one of life, the one that is life, says that they're dying. Because they feel like they're dying. They feel like their life is being wiped away. Because without the green, it seems like there is no life. It seems lifeless. Seems like it's all dead, like it's the devil's land out here. But the life hides deep inside. They're more alive than you could ever imagine, like I talk about all the time. Man. But I got to go out there and try to figure it out. It's going to take a long time at that. Different times of day, in different seasons, during the transition of night and day and night, dawn and dusk, dusk and dawn, 12 noon. And I've already done that a few times. Some of the best videos you could ever imagine. just like I was out in the woods one time doing an EVP session back in March when the life was coming back, and it was about 12 noon. All these little buds, all these little leaves all over the place, neon green, trying to get you to see them, like we're in a neon green jacket or something, with some different color mixed in, of course. And probably one of the most loving answers I've ever gotten out there. It was almost like the death and the devil were non-existent. It was all the life side of it all. They said that I give them love. And they said, because of you, I'm alive. I don't know who that was, though. I don't know if that was me telling God, or was it somebody else telling somebody else? Because of you, I'm alive. Man. But I definitely got to get back out there. Got to plan these trips. You talk about a long adventure out there in heaven and hell at the same time. Don't want to mess with that balance. And we haven't recovered a dang thing out here at all. Still quite the challenge, even with the waders on out here. You talk about Rambo style through here. Man. Let me go ahead and try to figure out an easier way to get around this thing. We could find our first piece over there. Could be 9,000 years old. Could be 4,000. Could be whatever. Let me go ahead and do this thing right. Chill zone through here. Looks like we have some new growth right here. The leaves are forming. The makeup is coming back on. Growing back on. Being placed back on. Yeah, but that was the reason I guess I decided it was the time to make some kind of video involving this subject, though. Because I finished making that video. I did. The one at Amaglow Falls. It took 3 weeks to work on that thing and listen to it and try to hear what they were talking about, what they were saying. One EVP would take 3 hours to listen to over and over again to try to get an idea of what they said. And then I would hear everything in between. The hidden frequency, both yin and yang. The weirdest thing, though, it is. It's like they gave me some kind of gift to tune out certain frequencies and listen to another within the same voice, the same frequency, the combination would be something said. And then I started hearing something else within that same time frame, within the video. It's almost like one single sentence that's separated, but combined as one. It's just, I'm not going to say the scariest thing. Definitely not going to say the scariest thing. One of the most interesting things that I came across. It's weird now, but it's like I can tune out one frequency and listen to what the other one said at the same time. But yeah, that's the reason I'm making this little video. I know I haven't found anything monumental out here today. I found nothing at all except the vacuum filter Look at that. Dang. Bam. Perfect in its own right. I know it looks dead, but the life is hiding deep inside. It is, waiting to come out. When it gets warmer, when the frigid feeling of death is gone, the life just blooms, Da Vinci style. Thought that was another heart rock to add to my collection of heart rocks that they give us. It's almost like the way the day is gone. It's I don't even know if it's even worth it to look in here and take my time through this life and death at the same time. Try to look for the killing devices to get them out of here, because it scares life. If there's something about that dang amicable video that I made, you talk about more videos to come. When I was asking about what they said, that time when they said I took the devil down, I know exactly how it happened. I know when it happened. I had to make the video about it. Talk about a movie, a movie that you're not going to want to miss. Gotta stop taking the perfect triangles if I need the life to keep on going. Yeah. But when they said I took the devil down, you think this is a game. I know you do. You think I'm just acting. I've gone through some of the most interesting experiences within this life because of my own curiosities and digging too deep. But I'm definitely going to keep on going. But they said that time when I was out in the woods 2 springs ago, when I was asking questions, they said I took the devil down. But the devil's still here. But they also said something else at Amaglow Falls. They said I plan to slay the devil. I'm planning to slay the devil. When is that going to happen? How the heck am I going to plan it? I don't even know if you can kill death. Death is already death. But how can you turn death into life? I don't know. How can you turn death into life? That's the only way to do it. Go backwards. I don't get it. You plan to slay the devil. You plan to slay death. You plan to kill death. Death is already, it's on the other side. It's the yin of the yang. How do you slay the devil? The devil is a being, an energy. You have to fight it. You have to fight the hate. You have to fight the death. You have to fight it. You have to fight the darkness within you. But how do you slay death? I don't get it. Do you slay it with life? How do you create life out of death? What the heck is that? Looks pretty sharp. It's like it's floating. Hanging on. Nothing. Man, we got to get to the other spot. We do. That's where all the stuff is going to be. At least we get to see the art here. But it's everywhere. Even death is art. And they know that I know that. And it can be quite beautiful. But so is life. But the only way to slay the devil and slay death is to go backwards. Bring life out of death. Take death and turn it into life. It's like resurrection. I don't know. Resurrecting. It's the only way to do it. heck do I get myself into out here? Plan to slay the devil. Took the devil down. There's definitely got to be something out here later. I don't know when or where. Let's hope they always give us good answers in the future. Yeah, man. But I'm trying to remember what they said. A little bit later on, after I was talking about that. You plan to slay the devil. Dang it, I can't remember what they said. I don't know. I got to think about that one for a couple minutes. Let me go ahead and turn around and try to get out of here. This is taking too long. I'm probably missing 50 things at the second location. 9 seconds later, you better believe I found it. You better believe I found it. I found it within my memory. What they said a little bit later on, a few seconds later, when I was talking about what did they mean, how I took the devil down. Probably one of the best EVPs you could ever imagine out there. Besides, I am a Herculaneum. Death. I'm a Herculaneum. I am Herculaneum. You better believe I listened to that like 400 times, but that's not what they said. They said that they gave me the gift to see my face. It sounded like they were just standing right next to me. We gave you the gift to see your face. You were given, that's what they said, you were given the gift to see your face. You were given the gift to see your face. And then they said something after that. You were given the gift to see your face. And I see my face all the time out here. I do. Within the geometries of nature. It's one of the most recognizable faces to me, that is. You were given the gift to see your face. So I guess that's the gift that I get for taking the devil down, for beating the devil at his game, not killing and choosing life. They give you a gift to understand truth, to understand that life is more meaningful than you could ever imagine. Life is always around, if you will ever believe that. But so is death. It's a game. You have to pass the test. You have to win the game. Beautiful. Man, where's the lawn chair at? Yeah. First piece of the day. It's got a little design on it. There's probably 50 of these things at the next location. Maybe that's them telling me right now it's time to turn back and go before it gets too late. We should go ahead and make the best of it to make sure that it's not going to be too late. Let's grab the jug and scoot on out of here. Da Vinci style. Picturesque. Place number 2 for this beautiful Sunday. You talk about immaculate. Man, they got high out here last night. They did. Look how clean this place is. They took out everything. All the leaves, all the garbage. But like I said, you know the water's going to be pretty muddy out here today. This is place number 2. I had to give up on the first place. I did, unfortunately, because we only recovered one little thing. But look how clean it is out here now. Why is it so clean out here like this now, when it's never been like this, nearly? every single time I came out here. Just filled with garbage. But now it's a different story. Even the waters are so muddy, it's not going to let us see the ugliness below it. Whatever there is underneath the, whatever the heck that thing is, plastic bag. But still, everything is going to be art. We're going to try to find some great things since we were not lucky at the last place. But I'm being protected. You know, I still have the the waist ties on, the waders. You know, I've been here for about 40 minutes. I have. Cool looking fauna right here. Add it to the Coke bottle collection. Add it to the pocket. Yeah, but let me go ahead and keep this short since I took up too much time in the first part of the video talking about crazy things, crazy stuff. Da Vinci style stuff, that is. So let me go ahead and do you a favor. Let's see if they're going to do us a favor by letting us pick up and recover some major history out here the rest of the day. It's about 2:30. I better get my butt going. I won't be talking. I'll just film when I come across something that we always enjoy, that we always look for. And we're just getting started. Beautiful. You better believe I'm adding that to the stash. Beautiful. I've never seen it so clean and wispy out here. In all my travels and adventures out here, looks like they're trying to pile up the good stuff, all the stuff that we're always looking for. Look at those Coke bottle pieces. Yeah, just like that. I wish that was a piece of the pot. I'm burning time. I'm burning memory on the phone. That's why I can't really film the rest of the way, because I'm down to 3 gigs on this thing. But look, I just kicked up a piece of the pot. Heck yes. Let me go ahead and keep on filming whenever I come across monumental things the rest of the time. Perfect. Good start. Well, you know the routine, 93% left on the battery. Long way to go. And 2 gigs left. Let me hurry up and try to recover this thing. I'm a dummy. There's something in the water that I picked up and I threw it back in there because I thought it was a piece of broken glass. Until I saw the geometries in slow motion. Let's get it and recover it before it gets pulled out of here. Bam! Been here for about 8 minutes. I know it's amateur, but it's still ancient. Let me keep on going with this thing. It's going to be a lot harder than I thought. For real though. They wiped out the gravel bars. Can never tell how deep the water is. At least my feet are still dry. Yep. Have no clue how deep this is going to be right here. And I don't even know where the history is. We'll never see it. What a mistake. At least we've recovered one. And I got a blue marble. You never saw it because it was in the water. Oh well, add it to the pocket. Still have a long way to go down here before I turn back. Man, but every step I take is a challenge. It could be past the waist. And so far, yeah, it's not that deep. It's barely past the ankles up in here, but you can't see it. Oh, great history out here, but I tell you what, I've been walking all over rocks and gravel. Under the water. Have no clue what we're stepping on. Have no clue what we're going to miss out on. At least we got that one piece. Let me keep on going. They might surprise us today, the rest of the day. Not exactly what I was looking for the rest of the day, but we'll recover it. Heck yeah. What's that? Is that a piece of the pot? No, it's not. Oh well. Just kicked up another piece right here. I gotta be careful when I kick things up with the shoe. For real though. Cool. Looks like it's time to go backwards now. The water's backing up in here. It is. Because there's a huge log jam and I know exactly where it is. Down the way about another 1,000 feet, just about. I know exactly how it begins. You know what causes this? Time to turn back. Yep. Dang it. It's steep. Right up in here too. Almost up to the waist, but it's not past the waiters. Should have thought of this a long time ago. Should have wore these things when I first got them 6 years ago. But we still have about 1.5 miles behind us. Ain't nothing going to slow us down. Well, except for this, because the waters are backing up and slowing down. No sandbars or anything. I wonder what's on the north side of the creek, if anything at all. Going backwards, trying to recover some more. Can't believe I stepped on this thing. I guess the imprint was in the perfect location not to break it. Man. Heck yeah, top of a brim. Well, I know it's just a shard or whatever. Add it to the pocket. How did I even miss it? Because you know us, we hardly miss anything. Yeah, I'm definitely missing things today. I am. Maybe I dislodged the button when I was walking. Let me go ahead and try to get this thing out of here. Man, look at that. That's weird looking. I'm trying to focus, but the gallon's in the way. Uh-oh, there it goes. And we lost it. No, we didn't. Man, it's like fishing. Old school fishing, like the olden days. Yeah, but there's something to my left you need to take a look at. Look at that, man. The blurriness is so perfect. Yeah. Talk about tired. I haven't been out in like 1.5 months. I told you that from the early part of the video. But I recognize that color any day of the week under here. I bet that's the color of the lady. I bet it is, right here. Got to be careful before it floats away. Don't ask me how I can see the horizon. I'm trying to get it. Look at that thing. Can't get it to focus. I'm doing this thing one-handed. We'll look at it later in a run-through video. Beautiful. I know. I can't put the water in the water. The gallon, the jug. Let me go on with this thing. Long way to go. No bare footprints out here today. No glass either. Equals no challenge. There we go. Colors of the lady. Man, add it to the paw. Looks like today is a day of missing things. Don't know how I keep missing all this stuff today. There's another one. And we have a broken arm here. Added to the pile. You guys are crazy. Keep on going backwards. But once we get to that equilibrium spot where we began, that means it's another beginning. Da Vinci style. Back in the game. Back where we first began today. The second spot. And then just standing here in less than, I don't know, 5 minutes. Bam. Pieces of art we're always looking for. Look at that piece of the lady. That's fragile right there. I'm going to have to hold that in hand for the rest of the time. Got a button behind it. I know, garbage. Pieces of the lady, kind of. A solid piece and a broken preform right there. That's the bottom one. We're going to toss that thing back. We are. I know you're going to say, but Da Vinci, you should be tossing back all that stuff, that nastiness. Yeah, but you know, we got big plans for it. We always do. Trust me on that. Easiest thing to see so far today. Right on top. Bam. Add it to the jar. Still nothing major. Yeah, you already know I set the jug down because I see something besides what's in my left hand. Yeah, that's it. For past, I don't know, 33 minutes. It's about 4:30. We got a little bit of time left. We got about another hour and a half to go. But I see something blue. I already know what that thing is. Cobalt blue marble. In the distance. And the sun is getting lower, so I better get a move on out here. For real, though. But you already know what I'm about to say. You see that crystal, and you see a tip on it. That's got to be something. And I passed right by it. Because I was looking at the shard of pottery. That's got to be one. It's upside down, though. Yes, it is. It's single-faced. Look at that thing right there. A little bit amateur. It's been rubbed off. Second one out here of the day today so far. No big deal. I was praying for a lot more. Let me go ahead and pick up this perfect blue marble. Let's hope it's intact. It's a little bit battered. Still going to add it to the container. Look at that thing right there. Beautiful. And it's almost like we're still just getting started out here at almost 4:30. Barely hanging on like usual. Get it quick before it gets pulled on out of here. Little ball. Cool. Talk about a pretty one right here. Man, look at that blue color right there. I know I'm overly excited. Man. Talk about beautiful. I know there's green one over here, right here. Glass. And I'm taking the glass too, because I got plans for that piece. Look at that. Keep on going with it. Less than 1 gig left on the battery. Got to empty that thing out tonight. I know you see how dark it's getting out here. Nothing much recovered the rest of the way. I'm about to turn around and get my butt out of here. It's definitely going to be dark by the time I get back, wherever that's going to be. I'm about to donate this to heaven. I'm not about to take this perfect triangle. I have like 20 of these in my collection. And then I found some amateur scraping tool. I was about to say scraper. But that's exactly what that thing is. I think I'll just collect it for now. Toss it back later. Yeah, but let me go ahead and pick up this perfect green marble right here. Beautiful. Let me go ahead and add it to the pocket. It's getting cold out here now. The sun is setting. I have an hour to find my way out of here. I'm heading my butt back. For real though. I have basically about 15 minutes to get back out of here. Yep, get back to the Vinci studio. Yep, to do the run-through video. Oh man, look at that. Beautiful. I say that 1,000 times in my videos. More like 1,000,000 times. There's definitely got to be a quicker way out of here. I don't know how to do it though, but I haven't recovered anything else. Nothing at all. Nothing but a bunch of pottery today. No design on half of them. And the waters got high. We're not going to see in the waters until like another week or two. Man, you talk about a failure, epic failure today. Beautiful. But this is all I found. That's it, the rest of the day. A preform. Just leave it out here. Let history take over. And then I found these puzzle pieces. Beautiful. Biggest shards of metal all day. Will go nicely with the art of today. Yeah, let me go ahead and get my butt back. For real, I'm starting to get hungry. I have no idea how much further I have to go. See everybody back at the Vinci pad to go over what we didn't recover today and what we did. Many things in this bag from the two places we went today. But there's one piece in here you definitely got to take a look at. Let me go ahead and empty out this bag real quick so we can go over what we recovered today, especially one thing in general. Cool. Another great collection for the day. Another exploring session that has yielded many great recoveries, especially one indeed. All these little signs, all these little artifacts, all these little pieces of garbage. Where do you want to start in this one? A lot of things in this collection right here just says it all, really. The aspects and details of time. All in one single collection, one single stash. But everything's so different. Yeah, look at this thing right here. Piece of garbage. Look at that. It looks like it's from, like, I don't know, 1984. But bam, there's a date on it. 2019. How could that even be? Look at this thing. It's a battered like crazy. Kind of cute. I think I'll just add it to my toy stash. That's all. My berry collection. A different kind of treasure to come back and get later, I guess. I don't know. Dang. What the heck is that? An orange? Cool. It even rolls, I think. Yeah. I know. Piece of garbage. That's all that thing is. 2019. McDonald's. Okay. All right. Little McDonald's toy. It's not rare. Not special. Cool. I know I didn't do a lot today. I went to one place first. And we had some good chats. You better believe I have to listen to those videos, those portions of those videos, those segments, for at least a couple weeks. Yeah, to try to figure out everything that they say later on after this video portion's made. Yeah, but look at that perfect piece right here. Yeah, another perfect shard of metal. One of the better pieces in my collection. I'm so glad I came across this thing right here. Look at that. It's like a Pangea. I'm waiting for them to say something. Say it again. You probably just said you know me. Cool. All right. Never give up on that. Dang. Two different sides of the face. That's a nice looking masterpiece right there. I don't know if I'll make that as itself or add it as something else later. That's a nice looking piece right there. Cool. Same thing with this. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, piece of shrapnel. Nice one right there. But there's this one piece in this collection I cannot stop thinking about. But there's a few of them. We'll go over this in a couple of minutes. Yeah, look at that. Very familiar. Yeah. All these little pieces right here. Cool. Got a broken... Got a broken piece of pottery. Yeah. It's about to slip up. They know things happen when I talk. You know exactly what I was about to say. Got a broken piece of pottery here. Yeah, broken pieces of pottery. But I have an intact arm that's stronger than you could ever believe. That looks like my right arm. Heck yeah. Still intact. Still muscular. Yeah. Got to be careful with the way I talk in my videos. Yeah. Cool. Add it to some kind of weird pile. Probably trying to put the doll back together again if I can get enough pieces. And talk about abstract. You're going to have different body parts. You're going to have a leg of Superman or a Power Ranger. A porcelain arm from like 1911. A glass head. Man, it's going to be like, what do you call that? I don't know, Frankenstein? Alright, cool. Keep on going. I know you're getting bored. I know. But got the marbles and the buttons for today. That's about it. Piece of plastic. Cool. Yeah. And then you have the intact Coke bottle. Yes, indeed. Far from mint condition for real, though. That's weird, though. It's mint condition on this side. But it's all battered on this side. Two sides of the face. Beautiful pieces here. Add to the pile. Add to that art piece. I got to figure out how to make whatever it's going to be. It's probably going to take me 6 months to figure it out. Let's hope not. Got some beautiful pieces to work with. I do, indeed. And then, of course, you have the points. Only 3 of them, but this one's some kind of weird scraper. I don't know what that thing is. Yeah, that's some kind of blade or something like that. I don't know if I'll chuck it back out there. It's got some work on it. It does. That's definitely some kind of tool right there. But it's just another rock nail. Yeah. But these things here, bam. Bam. Points for the day, the real ones. Cool. These are not fakes. A little bit dirty. Need to be cleaned off a little bit. And then you have the pottery shards right here. Only a few pieces. A couple of pieces have designs on them. You saw them earlier. I think you did. I don't know. But this one here. Third piece of pottery out there that I found just like this. And I'm extremely puzzled about the patterns that I'm seeing on the side of it within the light. Look at that right there. I have no idea if that's decayed plant matter that just left an impression. You like wheat straw, pine straw, whatever it is? You better believe this sort of pottery is at least 2,000 to 3,000 years old. Gotta be. But I still don't know if that's plant matter, just the voids left behind as it rotted away. Over decades, centuries, whatever. But there's definitely a few patterns within that, a few lines that don't look like, you know, pine straw or anything like that. Look at that. I actually had an idea that this could be some lost written language or something like that. Hieroglyphics and all, like in the paintings. I don't know that yet. I'm no expert by any means. Beautiful though. Yeah, it's on the inside too. Look at that thing right there. Look at that. I'm even afraid just to try to, but I will never break this. I will never break it. To try to see if there's going to be some strands of ancient pine straw or natural material in it. Ain't no way I'll ever do anything like that. We'll just leave it as is. Add it to the stash. For real though. But there's something else I got to take a look at. Another piece. Yeah. You notice that there's a void in the table. Right here. Next to this thing here. And next to the Coke bottle. But you saw the first part of the video. Went out to that first place. Found nothing at all. Except for like 2 or 3 items. Even that colorful golf ball that I lost in the vehicle. It's rolling around back there somewhere. Yeah, underneath the seats or something. But there's something about this right here. I told you about the signs you always have to keep a lookout for. And they helped me see the light today. They really did. I'm surprised it's still kind of wet on the inside. I tried to dry it off a little bit. I did. But this thing right here. There's something about that sign. All the signs that you never notice. Until they show you the light. You know, prayer is a very powerful thing, it is. But just last night, I was doing something really, strange. I was vacuuming out my fireplace from burning stuff by using a vacuum. And of course, the filter got clogged. And I had to take it out and wash it. And I was like, I got to get this job done. I do. I wish I had another filter. But there was something I had to bring in here. Hold on. I had to take this joker apart to clean out the filter and wash it by hand. Praying that I had another filter, a spare filter, so I can finish the job. But I can't finish the job until it got dry. And then 24 hours later, bam. Just last night I said I wish and I prayed that I had another filter. Until this one dried out, so we can finish the job. Guys are crazy with this. If you don't understand the signs, they do answer prayers. They do. You just have to give them time, and they'll show you the light. For real. So all it takes is time, because they are time, and everything that has to do with it. Cool. Got our spare filter right here for next time. Doubt I'll ever use it. But I bet they're glad that I noticed the sign when I first saw this thing in the sands. Da Vinci style. Let me go ahead and finish this job later on. Hopefully I'll get out the rest of the ashes out of that fireplace. Perfect. See everybody next video.